Por quê? Por que tinha que comprar um carro prata como todos os seus vizinhos? Por que tem que fazer tudo como todos fazem? Natal não é todo mundo. Uma pessoa que se chama Natal não é igual a todo mundo. Era o que pensava Natal, a caminho de seu carro.
It just feels like we're on the side of the narrator where they are pointing out what we're thinking. And we're like, okay, we got a pal that we're watching this with. Both actors bounced off one another so well. And I think the circumstances of putting them into such close quarters where they have to just hash it out in the intimacy of a vehicle so close together was great. And the only release of the tension was going back to the past and to the sun-hazed nostalgia of their youth. And I thought it was a hilarious ending. It just brought a smile to my face and was really nice character arc for them both. Very satisfying.
The generational comparisons and differences, the humor, the character arcs, how they wiggle through and come to these natural yet still surprising somewhat conclusions. I thought the flashbacks were a nice treat, especially because it wasn't necessarily a tactic that the piece seemed like it was going to make early on. They kind of come in the latter half, but the moments of greatest comedy, in my opinion, really just are the two performers in the car. They're able to do so much with the dialogue in such a contained space. So while the flashbacks are funny, I thought they were quite additive on top of what was already quite functional comedy.
The opening felt like a commercial to me. It was very really cool opening, great cinematography and music. I just thought the main actor, I loved his facial expressions and acting. I thought he did really well in this role. I wrote down some lines or things that were said in the film. Started, finished, and started again. That made me laugh. Subliminal messages that made me laugh. Just great music throughout too. Really loved the scene they showed in the changing room. That was hilarious. At a club, I think it was the club. Was just such a great idea. It was just such a glimpse into this night of these people and how it all came around to them being in the car together and end up, having sex in the car. It was just so cute. Just such a really great idea. I really cared about these people that I didn't really know very well for some reason. So great job on the acting, the directing, editing. Nice two-shot in the car. I really liked it a lot with the bright light and the music. I thought it was a really sweet and funny moment with that shot when the light got brighter. Love that they were still in the car and they just looked like they were, enjoying the moment and forgetting about the kids. And then of course the kids in the house watching the parents, or at least her parents, on the video of the camera. What torture that would be.
It's so fun. It puts you in this mood to be entertained just from the music alone. And then, especially with the two of them, most of this took place while they were sitting together in the car. And I think the comedic timing between the two leads was so marvelous and so believable and organic. You believed that they were this married couple and that this kind of thing happens all the time with them. I loved the rapport that they had with each other. I liked the way that the filmmakers set up the story and how they took us on this journey. I think that was a lot of fun. And the memory flashbacks for him, I thought it was really well done the way that the filmmakers did that. It looked a little bit different, so you could definitely tell it was a memory of what he was thinking about their daughter.
When you do share space with other people, sometimes, you have that one little section that feels like your sanctuary, your refuge. So the fact that like it was his car and then his wife proceeded to chase him out to the car, to his refuge, to kind of, you know, start this off and continue this feeling, I thought was really well done and really great. And then you got just like such a great moment of them in the car together, and him like kind of slowly losing his shit, and her just trying to figure out what was going on, why he was freaking out so bad. And I really loved that. I thought it was really great. I loved their use of the car and having them kind of be trapped there. I think that you can get so many good conversations and stuff like that out, especially when you're, you know, telling a story or you're in a movie or something like that. I feel like just because the two people are so contained, you can get such great things out of that kind of contained space. And then the moment at the end, obviously, you flash to the house with the daughter and the boyfriend, and you get this great moment of this kind of like turnaround and, you know, role reversal to a certain extent, which I thought was really well done and really well executed.
Like this atmosphere of comedy mixed with a bit of drama. The main characters in the car, you know, like there is a voiceover following the main character, which is absolutely interesting. The narration really gives you something different, something more unique about the film. And then while the characters are in the car, they remember different parts of their lives. So we have this continuous switch between the car and different scenes that happened in other timelines. I think it was very well done. This is a clever idea, and the acting was absolutely brilliant. The actors really have a great chemistry between them, and overall it was a very funny but also at times dramatic film. I like the mix between comedy and drama.
This was so refreshing, with this older couple having a conversation and the narrator giving us some insights into what's happening. The insights, by the way, are so irreverent too. This man going through a very difficult time with his daughter, and then this introspection and going back to earlier days when he had the same issues with his father-in-law, the realization of everything happening again and getting so much out of this interaction. 100% cool, very cute, relatable, and engaging. They have awesome performances as well, and I loved how both couple have their own issues,